Welcome back, guys and gals. Matty, gorgeous fiance Lindsay with me this weekend, and Wanda as always, and extremely exciting for me up ahead. Got my boy Remy out again this weekend. If you guys recently saw our gear load out for our family backpacking trip, welcome to the family backpacking trip. That's something I didn't mention in that gear loadout, but we are super excited about. Today it's Saturday morning, tomorrow being Sunday, August 9th, is this little girl's 3rd birthday. So we are super stoked to get out and celebrate Wanda's birthday in the backcountry as a family. This is mine and Lindsay's first backcountry trip together in a few years. She's pretty pumped for it.
Super!
This will be a little different than most of my trip videos. Not really doing a ton of hiking today. Got a pretty recognizable destination. We're not really going to talk about our destination. That's not the point of this trip. This is just to get out with the family, have a good time. Thought I'd bring you guys along. Thought maybe some people would enjoy this one. We just crossed a nice little creek here. Let the dog splash and get a drink. This big goofy white dog up ahead of me though is just absolutely warming my heart today. Hey, Remy, come on. Let's go, big boy. Drink. Is that good, buddy? You happy? Are you happy, Big Rums? Are you happy? Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Yeah?
If they're happy and you're happy, I'm happy.
I am beyond happy today. You guys probably recognize this area. I hike here a lot. This is one of my absolute favorite areas in all of the Canadian Rockies. It just has a very special place in my heart. So to be able to bring Lindsay and Remy here is very special to me. I mean, Wanda knows this area probably better than most humans. She's been here a lot with me, but to be able to share this area with them is pretty special. I'm having a really good day today. So I'm going to take some family pictures here, and Wanda, she knows this area. She's been here a bunch of times. She wants to keep going. Keeps wanting to truck on down the trail, so she's leading the way here. Unfortunately, it's starting to spit a little bit now, but we dip back into the trees, try getting some gorgeous views here. Obviously, if you guys have watched the channel, you guys know exactly where I am, so I'm not gonna get too much into that, but off back into the trees we go. A little bit further here till we get to our camp spot and start relaxing. I'm actually really looking forward to lunch. Are you looking forward to lunch, Linz?
Yep.
What do we got for lunch today?
Got some queso, got some nacho chips.
Woohoo! That's right. Like I alluded to in the gear video for this one. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, pop it up with the cards here for you guys. Lindsay and I and the pups did a full gear loadout so you guys can see all the gear we brought on this trip. It's unlike any of the gear videos I've done before. Nothing was weighed. I didn't really give a crap about weights on this trip. This was all about comfort and having fun with my family this weekend. So yeah, we got some real good food. Got real good food for dinner tonight. We got creme brulee for dessert, which I'm pretty excited about. I know Lindsay loves creme brulee, so we're pretty stoked. This right here is what this trip is about. I get a lot of comments from people who actually seem to think that it's Wanda on the Matty Outdoors logo, but in truth, it's not. That logo is actually a photo of me and Remy that Lindsay did a little bit of touching up to and designed my logo that way. It's I guess in some ways a little bit of a sad story, but we might elaborate on kind of Remy's story a little bit later when we get to camp. He was my hiking partner for a couple years, and you know, we dealt with some health concerns with him, but we'll get into that a little bit more when we get to camp. We made it to our campsite here. Obviously the packs are off. I just walked Lindsay back and showed her where the washroom is at our camp here. There's one of the green thrones to use at this spot. Not that Lindsay can't handle pooping in the bush, but I'm not gonna make her poop in the bush. We're gonna get the tent up, then get some lunch going. I'm very stoked for that queso Lindsay was talking about earlier. And I'm sure the pups are a little hungry. Probably get some lunch into them. So, yeah. Pretty nice hike into here.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it has been beautiful. Like, it got cloudy when we were hiking in, so it stayed nice and cool. We got a nice breeze. As soon as we get to camp, the sun comes out. At the stove going. Got my queso in a bag here. We're going to heat it up. Sous vide, I believe, is the term that Chef Evan has taught me. So, yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this. I love nachos and queso. But yeah, camp is set up here. Got a ball and spot. Got the tent. A little bit of a gear explosion as we're getting organized here. But
for the record, I'm very surprised he knows what the word sous vide is.
I didn't know what it meant until Evan taught me. I've hiked with a professional chef, Lindsay. He teaches me stuff.
Great, I'm so glad.
Hiking is educational.
Take it home with you then.
Yeah. Yeah, this is our camp. Show you guys the tent here. This is going to be home for the night. Lunch ready. We got the queso heated up. It's going to start to spit a little bit, but warm enough? That'll do?
Yeah, I'll do.
Awesome. All right, guys. We are going to enjoy our queso.
Good babies. Good babies. Good babies, so smart. Should pull the shoe off a little bit. Oh, how the tables have turned. I go to have a little nap in the tent, and I come out to this shit.
Like, look what I did. I did all this work. I got wood. I started cutting it up.
Yeah, okay.
I decided to relax. I sat on my hammock.
Hey, Matty Outdoors. How's your hammock?
Oh my god. I am so comfortable right now. I don't want to get up.
Really?
But like, cold butt syndrome is really a thing. It's breezy. I got no undercoat under me, so like, it's nice though. Like, it's nice. It's not cold out. But like, I'd definitely be cold if I had to sleep in this all night.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, you're looking good doing that. Just gonna.
Whoa, what are you doing?
I can feel that.
Yeah, that's my butt.
We can feel that.
Life is all about views from the hammock.
Get her, Rems.
Get her, buddy.
You get her.
We got fire going. You like that, Rems? Wanda's on high alert because we got two other groups here. So there's a group over here and a group just showed up on the other side of us. We got a nice little cigar going. But look at this. Bo would be so proud. I trained her well.
How else were we gonna have a fire?
It's true.
Just kidding.
I don't have Bucksaw Bo here to cut wood, so I'm making Lindsay do it. I'm kidding, obviously. I bucked up most of the wood, dude. Oh, Rems. You're holy funny, frustration. Buddy. I was gonna try and film a video on my Dream Hammock Raven, and literally as soon as we pulled the camera out to try and film it, the wind picked up and the freaking hammock was blowing everywhere, and it was ridiculously frustrating. So, giving up on that idea, and I'm going to set aside my frustration by killing my hunger pangs. We got little bit of water boiling. So we're gonna do kind of like a two-part meal tonight. I've got some dehydrated ground beef that I cooked up at home and spiced up, and we're gonna add that to a Knorr sidekick. And then for dessert, as Lindsay mentioned, and she's been talking about a bunch today, we got the creme brulee. So Lindsay's got the ground beef rehydrating in the koozie, and she laughs at the water filter.
This is just the most attractive thing I could be doing right now.
Filtering water?
It's just the weirdest
Whatever.
thing to film.
But how easy is that filter? So this is the first time Lindsay's ever used the Catidyne Beef Free. She's used other water filters with me before. She used, I had an old MSR pump filter. She's seen my gravity filter. But like, how quick and easy is this thing?
It's pretty quick and easy.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome. Catidyne Beef Free. Absolute best water filter there is. The ground beef into the Knorr sidekick here, just for the last little couple minutes of cooking. It smells really freaking good. I'm looking forward to it.
So
how is it?
no, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
What's hot?
Remy's making sure you don't drop any on the ground. He helps us have a clean site. Well, dinner is done. Lynn's is
I'm
making up some dessert.
I can't remember what I was going to say. I was going to make a funny joke. Beat briskly for 2 minutes. I am beating this briskly for 2 minutes.
The creme brulee is rehydrated and put the little stuff on there to dissolve.
Sugar?
Whatever it is, I don't know. Apparently it's sugar.
Sugar.
We don't really need any sugar because this one is sweet enough.
Jeez.
So when we were hiking in, I kind of briefly mentioned Remy hiked with me quite a bit at the start when I got him as a puppy. But when he turned 3, he developed an autoimmune condition called mascatory muscle myositis. And if I pronounced that wrong or if I got it wrong, I'll put it up on the screen for you guys. But it's basically a autoimmune disorder that attacks the M2 muscles in his face and his head. So if you've kind of noticed in any of the clips of Remy that he kind of looks like he's got like a really bony face and a weird bony head, he literally has no muscle mass in and around his head. So when you touch the top of his head, you know how sometimes on dogs you kind of feel these like soft spots, like you feel the muscle? For him, it's literally just skin, fur, and bone. So we were very fortunate to catch it in time. We were actually very fortunate to have a vet that recognized it right away and knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
She got him on a dosage of prednisone that was it's a really strong steroid to take care of it. So he was on prednisone, a very, very high dosage of prednisone for about 7 months. And it kept him alive, which is awesome. You know, this condition that he got can be fatal for dogs. There's lots of dogs that get it and they don't make it through. But we were very fortunate to not lose him to it. The downside is the prednisone was really rough on his body. I mean, if you guys have seen any of my older hiking videos, you know, Remy's been up to the Fried Head Wall in Jasper National Park. And I mean, I know a lot of humans that don't want to make that climb up to the Fried Head Wall, and he made it up there no problem with me. And he's done some pretty intense days on trail with me in his time. But a hike like this, like we only hiked in about 7 kilometers, and he was pretty wiped at the end of it. So, you know, I mean, he's not an old dog. Like he's not even 7. He's only 6. But yeah, that's kind of the story behind Remy.
He moves a little bit slower.
Yep.
Than what he used to, but he's the kind of dog that will go to the end of the earth if you ask him to. So.
Oh yeah.
Even though he will, we're not going to ask him to do that. So.
No.
We'll just take him on the shorter ones.
I do make it a point to plan, you know, some shorter trips every year, and I do try and get him out at least once a year with me. He absolutely loves it. Like, you know, when we were getting packed up last night at home, got his backpack out, and he was just bouncing. Like, he was so happy.
Yeah.
When we, usually in the mornings when my alarm goes off early on a Saturday and I'm getting up at like 4 in the morning, it's usually just mine and Wanda's backpacks come upstairs, and he sits in the kitchen with me and hangs out. But when he saw his backpack come upstairs, there was like a definite extra level of excitement with him. So it's pretty awesome. That's the story of Remy. That's why he doesn't hike with me a ton anymore. Him getting sick and him getting better is what actually led us to getting Wanda. So in a way, it was like the worst and best thing that kind of happened to us, because I mean, adding this little girl here to our family was a pretty freaking special thing. She's a pretty amazing dog. But this is the guy that started it all. This is the dog in the logo. He's the logo dog. It's not Wanda in my logo. It's this guy here. He was this was what I pictured when I started doing backpacking trips with the dog, was with this guy. So that's the story behind Remy. All right, Linz, moment of truth. First bite of the creme brulee.
Cheers. I mean, like, I wouldn't pay for it in a restaurant. I'll still eat it.
You got to bear in mind, Lindsay she's quite the foodie. She's worked in some pretty high-end restaurants, so she's used to a different level of food. as I'll say, she's Lindsay would really enjoy hiking with Chef Evan. That's for sure.
This is putting in a bag.
Okay, it's putting in a bag. Apparently, Backpackers Pantry creme brulee is just putting in a bag. It's always good. It's always special to get out with the family. I've been looking forward to this one for a while.
Remy's already put himself to bed.
Yeah. Wanda's up with us here. Remy, I don't know if you can see him, but he's put himself to bed already. He's pretty bagged. And I think we're actually probably going to be falling into bed pretty soon too here. Looks like we're getting some clouds rolling in again. So just going to let the last of the fire die down. And then, well, actually, I'm going to finish my tea. Cheers.
Cheers.
And yeah, as soon as I'm done my tea, I think I'm going to go and get some water, pour some water on the fire, and then we're going to go crawl into bed. Well, guys and gals, we are going to rock out here. It's been a day. It's been good. Mr. Rems is bag tired. Wanda's down at the bottom here. And Lynn's
ready for a snooze.
I think she's going to be pretty comfy though. Like, look how thick this freaking mattress she's got is. Like, that thing is ridiculously thick. Pretty comfy though?
Yep.
Yeah? With the Trekology pillow?
Stuck zipper. Yep.
Yeah. Alright. Well, yeah, we're going to rock out, so we will catch you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, guys and gals. It is about 7:30 Sunday morning. Absolutely gorgeous morning out. If you guys have been paying attention, Sunday morning is Wanda's birthday. Wanda, come here. Come here. Come here, birthday girl. So, Wanda is 3 today. It's very exciting. Hi, Remy. Hey, Remy. Just enjoying a morning cigar. While I get coffee going here. So I got water boiling up in the pot here. Coffee. I already had my coffee this morning, so I'm just making a coffee for Linz. And then she'll get up. She's still curled up. So I already have my coffee this morning. I'm gonna make Lindsay's here. It's harder to film. Should have grabbed my tripod, but. Good morning, beautiful.
Birthday.
Coffee.
Don't look at me. It's for the coffee.
There's no creamer or whitener or anything in it if you want some.
We need some.
Okay, it's in the bag over there. Love you.
Get out of here. I want a do-over from the morning commentary that Matt was trying to get me to do roughly about 15 minutes ago when I was not ready to see the world. So obviously I'm alive.
Yeah, she made it.
I'm tired. But, I mean, doesn't come without a 9:30, I think it was about 9:30, set up, with a migraine call, like an instantaneous one. So that one was really fun. However, I think that Matty Outdoors and myself tackled it real well. He went to the bear hang, got my meds for me, grabbed, what else
You can just call me Matt. You don't have to call me Matty Outdoors.
I don't know.
Just like, talk to me like I'm just me. You don't, I'm just Matt. Like, Matty Outdoors is the name of my channel, but like,
Just Matt. Never
you can
mind.
just call me Matt. It's fine.
Okay, so Matt did a really great job of going to the bear hang to get my meds for me. While he was doing that, I smoked half a joint to kind of put myself to bed a little bit with my pain meds and soaking my butt in some really cold water. That actually really helped a lot. And then got up at about 1:30 for a family pee break, which was really funny because I just rolled over. It was like, you awake? No, Matt actually rolled over this time and asked me how I was doing. I told him that I really had to pee. He's like, good, so do I. And so we all got up and we went for a family pee. Now I have coffee and I have oatmeal in my tummy and I'm ready to go home.
All right, rolling out of camp here. It's about 9 a.m. As you guys can see, got the birthday girl's pack strapped on top of mine. Lindsay was kind enough. She's hauling Remy's pack for him. Not that Remy had a whole lot of weight. We didn't make Remy carry much on this trip. He carried my Raven hammock and his and Wanda's rain jackets. So that's all he had. But we are bouncing out of camp here. Excited to get out on the trail. Absolutely gorgeous morning on the hike out today. Pretty fantastic views up ahead of me here.
You're talking about me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it might be time to ditch a layer though.
It's a little warm.
It's just warm.
Warm for you for sure. I'm okay. Yeah, we'll get to the end of the ridge here at the little camp and we'll layer down. Oh, Rams, look what we found. We found a creek to go in. You go in there, Wanda? Yeah, you will. Remy, go get some water, bud. Is that a little cold this morning, my girl? A little cold? It's pretty down here, though.
It is. It's chilly down here in the shade, though.
Yeah, it's nice. You get that nice breeze. Nice breeze off the
I don't think we're
creek.
going to be layering down right now.
Hiking along, as has kind of been happening to me a bunch this year, but we actually just got spotted by one of my subscribers, which I thought was super cool. So Ian, it's you and your gorgeous dog Macy. Hope you guys make it up to Lake of the Falls. Hey guys. And your buddy Cody, I believe was his name. Sorry if I got that wrong, I'm really bad with names, but yeah, hopefully you guys have an awesome trip. And if you guys see this, let me know if you guys made it up to Lake of the Falls. It's one of my favorite areas. Like I told you guys, Juana and I are heading out there next weekend with our backpacking group. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Yeah, it was awesome meeting you guys. Well, we're on the last couple kilometers of our hike here. If Lindsay would slow down, I could catch up to her and get her in this shot.
Still alive. Still breathing.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this one. This is, like I said at the start, a little bit different than most of my trips. We're hoping to do maybe one of these every summer. So if you guys enjoyed it, definitely there will be more coming. This was a very special trip to me.
I'm probably also one of Matt's more colorful hiking buddies.
It's very true. Very true. But yeah, we're gonna think we're gonna wrap the video here, but if you guys are liking the hiking content and you like the backpacking trips, I got a ton of group backpacking trips. So what I'll do is up over my left shoulder here, I will put a link to a whole bunch of different videos I got on all my group backpacking trips. So if you guys are done watching this one, find a video on that playlist, check it out. We are gonna bounce out of here, grab some cheeseburgers on the way home to celebrate Wanda's birthday.
Happy
So as always,
birthday,
guys,
Wanda!
I am Matty, this is Lindsay, Remy, and Wanda, as you guys know. Thank you guys so dang much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.